to get some work done last week, but also give them some time to get their bodies back. We had a Tuesday practice today. We'll have a Wednesday practice tomorrow, and then 2 Thursdays before we have the afternoon off for Thanksgiving, and then we'll travel down to Ohio and get ready to go. So it's been a productive last 10 days.
Questions?
Scott, I'll rip the Band-Aid off here. How difficult is it to have to go through the circumstance you guys are going through with having to suspend players, discipline players, and all of that stuff?
You know, Jordan, whenever I got into this business, it's to try to help young men and to make guys better. So to be quite honest with you, we got high standards and expectations here and all that. And, the things that were leaked out to the media, I don't think they should have, to be honest with you. And it's my obligation to try to help those guys and help people within our program and make them better. So, besides that, Jordan, I really don't have any more to say on that. It's just not right to do an 18 to 22-year-old kid publicly about things that we're trying to help them with.
Scott, what's your role as a coach when kids don't do the thing that you wanted them to do? And what's your role as coach in helping them to do what you just said, and become better men?
Nick, I don't want to get into much more other than my statement in regards to we got high expectations. We're trying to make sure that we follow rules and all that other stuff. So I don't want to go into much farther than that, other than we got kids. There's kids all across this country that need help, and that's what we're trying to do.
Going into the game, though, if you have guys that are not able to play, how do you address some of those gaps?
It's just like anything else, Nick. It's the next man up. It's no different than anything in regards to injuries and what have not. So, we're a team, and we got to find the ability to have the next man step up and do his job and help our team.
What are your guys' hunger level right now to break through, to go this Saturday and notch one up on the other column?
No doubt about it. We're talking about we need a breakthrough. There's no question about that. But there's no question in my mind. The thing that I'm most proud with our guys is that their hunger, their intensity, their practice, the ability to practice hard during the week, that's improved a lot, which was a huge step in the right direction. Now what we got to do is we just got to put it together on Saturdays, and just where we're at, Christy, as you well know, all three phases have got to play really well together for us to win. That's just where we're at, but I can assure you this, that the thing that I'm most proud with, unlike I was last year, is we would get behind and what have not, and they would flat quit. And that has not occurred this year. They've played all the way through all 60 minutes of the game. But we need to play better, plain and simple, and we need to find a way to get some positive going and find a way to get a win.
2020's been tough, whether it be with sports or without sports, on the field or off. But Thanksgiving coming up this Thursday, what are you most thankful for?
I'm thankful for lots of things. Always start with my family, and I've got a great family. I've got a great mom and dad that have really raised me the right way. I've got a great wife and kids, and I'm thankful for my players. I love having the ability every day to come to work and work with such good kids and a good staff, and it's challenging right now. There's no doubt about it. There's a lot of challenge, but just like I said last week, sometimes you got to go through some hell to get to where you want to go, particularly if you're trying to do it the right way. So that's what we're going to do, and faith, family, and football. It's pretty simple in our life. We don't have a lot of time to do anything else. It sure as heck's not golf, though. I can tell you that.
Coach, you talked a little bit about it in weeks past, but this is really, other than coming up to Toledo, this is the first big road game during, all the added COVID-19 protocols. How different is it going to be this Saturday going down to Ohio?
Yeah, it's for the first time. If you think about it, our freshmen have never stayed in a hotel. They never know like what a true road trip is because of all the COVID restrictions for the home games and the COVID restrictions for the away game. So it's going to be different. I'm excited that we get the opportunity to do it so our freshmen learn how to travel. I mean, everything that you do is a learning experience. How you act, how you dress, where you're allowed to wear your headphones and where you're not. I mean, they don't know any of that, so you got to educate them. So it's a great opportunity to go on the road against a classy organization. I think they do it right down there. They always have, and go find a way to try to get a win. It'd be great.
Scott, against UB, you guys ran, I think, 71 plays. You had your best day moving the ball up and down. Is changing one of these games just as simple as finishing the drive?
No question about it, Nick. You hit it. Like when I walked in, like whenever I walk into our staff room, they put the every single play on the grease board. And I think we only had 2 3-and-outs. I mean, you saw 11, 12, 14, 8, 7, play drives. We're just not finishing. We're just not finishing. And there's lots of reasons for us not finishing, but we need to finish drives. I mean, we've had countless opportunities to put the ball in the end zone and just aren't. And that's the frustrating part for all involved right now. If you were going 3-and-out, 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 you get it. But whenever you're moving the ball 10 and 12 plays and not scoring, that's tough.
I'd probably argue that Buffalo's maybe the best team in the league. So you just got on the field and they saw that they could move the ball against a team, particularly a pass rush that's that good. Did the light bulb start to come on a little bit?
There's no doubt about it. There was a lot of positive that occurred. Just because of the opponent we were playing, Nick. Those guys are good, and they're older, they're stronger, they're bigger, and for our guys to be able to move the ball the way they did. Says a lot, but again, we got to finish and score points. That's our. I hate to say that's the next step. I mean, we're moving the ball now. We just got to go put the ball in the end zone.
When you look at OU, what stands out at you film-wise that if you don't stop, it could be a long day?
Well, they've traditionally have always had really good offensive fronts. I think they run the ball well, and defensively, they're being very disruptive of what they do. In regards to trying to stop the run, a lot of internal stunts. But they're a good, well-coached football team. They always have been. And you can't go down there. You can't turn over the ball. You got to find a way to run it. You got to win the running battle, and you can't turn the ball over. And defensively, what we got to do is, we're giving up so many yards, and we're struggling to get a stop. We need to find a way to get a stop. Offense hold on to the ball, score, and get up. Try to get up on these guys and see what happens from there. Drag it to the fourth quarter and find a way to win.
OU runs that zone read game, and they will just run it at you until you stop it. How do you guys deal with the front like that has such a clear identity, and you guys have obviously had issues tackling? Is there anything special you need to do to get them into some third and longs?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You hit the nail on the head in regards to it's just tackling. We got to tackle better. There's been so many opportunities of guys just wide, open in the hole, and they make our player miss. So we need to tackle better. And obviously front wise, we got to be very creative with our fronts. Just not line up in one front, change the front, stem the fronts, and make it difficult for that zone read attack to execute efficiently. But I think they do it well, and we've got to be on point in regards to tackling and accounting for the quarterback.
Coach, Terrion Stewart had another, flashy fourth quarter last week. Last time you spoke, it was, talking a little bit about some of his missed blocks. How did he do in the non-rushing aspect of the game?
He did well. He's learning every single day. Tarian's going to be a really, really good player. He's learning how to practice. He's learning how to carry himself. He's learning how to conduct himself on the BGSU campus. So every day is a learning day for him. And he's going to be a good player. We need to keep developing him, keep bringing him along.
Last week you guys had Claire back too. What difference do you see in the offense when you got number 1 out there?
Well, just like the difference between Claire and Tarian is Claire is a complete back in regards to he knows the protections, he knows the route schemes. He's a good pass pro guy. And having him back is obviously great. And we want to eventually get that Tarian and Denley and obviously Claire could be a 1-2-3 punch. So having him healthy is everything. I've always said, Claire's a consistent good player, and having him back has been really helpful.
In the UB game, it seemed like you guys did some good stuff out of your 2 tight sets. Are you guys starting to find personnel groups that you like in the run game?
We are. Yeah, we are. We think we've got an identity in regards to what we want to be. And, our next step, Nick, is I think we can run it fairly efficient. I think we threw it much better. Still taking too many sacks, and there's some missed opportunities, but we need to find a way now to get in the end zone. Plain and simple. We're moving the ball a little bit better. We're a little bit more consistent, but we got to find ways to get the ball in the end zone.
Anything else? Or are we good with Coach?
I have one quick question here. This is Christina from Channel 13. Coach, as you head to Athens this weekend, how many players will you be down?
We'll be taking our full travel roster, so we will. There's no. We're not going to have any number troubles whatsoever.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
You guys have a great one. You guys have a great Thanksgiving if I don't see you. You guys are awesome. Take it easy. See you guys.